edition of World Crisis Radio. This is Webster Tarpley speaking from Washington, D.C. Our leading item is certainly the deliberations and the leaked decision by the warmonger Obama to massively escalate the Afghanistan war, to rush in a flight forward into the graveyard of empires, this God-forsaken area beyond the Khyber Pass, where Obama now wants to escalate. This is a world tragedy. It is, of course, political suicide for Obama. That will become obvious fairly quickly. But unfortunately, if we look at what happened to the Soviet Union in this same graveyard, it may be perhaps a very grim sign for the future of the United States. And therefore, we've got to protest. There's going to be an emergency anti-war demonstration at Lafayette Park. That's across from the White House. Saturday, December 12th, 2009 at 11 a.m. Stop the Obama-Pelosi-Reid escalation of the Afghan war. You can get all kinds of information about this at the new website, enduswars.org, enduswars.org. It's written Endus Wars, ENDUSWARS.org, and you can find out who's going to be there. Senator Mike Gravel from Alaska, former Democratic presidential candidate and former Democratic senator, will be there. We've got some state-elected officials, and we've got any number of other possibilities that may arrive at this important demonstration. I would also call everybody's attention to check the websites of the various peace groups. Code Pink had been supposedly preparing a flash action, a flash mob at the White House when this announcement is made. So far we have only leaks. The announcement is likely, but not certain, to be made on Tuesday, December 1st. Tuesday, December 1st. So that's Obama's likely television address to the nation. 40 minutes of pompous posturing, hypocrisy, lies, and distortions. And I think at that point it's likely that there'll be people gathering at the White House just in terms of spontaneous gathering. And that's, I think, worth attending if you're anywhere near Washington, D.C. But the most important thing is to build for a larger, more elaborate, and more programmatic event Saturday, December 12th at 11 a.m. But do check the website of Code Pink and other similar groups. There's always possibility that they may go into a mobilization mode under the massive pressure of their own memberships. We know that the peace movement has essentially struck out for almost 2 years now since Obama came on the scene. They've been paralyzed by that charming smile of the charming liar. Well, he's Butcher Barkey. He's Obama the warmonger. And let's look into some of the details of this tragic decision full of reckless folly, irresponsibility, and incalculable risks. Yesterday, and we'll talk more about it, yesterday meaning we're recording here on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, so we're talking about Tuesday the 24th of November. We had Manmohan Singh, the Prime Minister of India, the new continental dagger of the U.S. and the British, coming to the White House. And Obama, in one of his photo opportunities, used the fateful phrase, "We will finish the job in Afghanistan. Finish the job. Oh, the hope and change. Finish the job." Obama started channeling Bush Cheney in his warmonger speech in the Phoenix Veterans Convention back in August, about the 20th of August, before he went on his much-contested Martha's Vineyard vacation. But now he's talking, finish the job. Get set, left libs. Your boy, your darling is going to come with stay the course. It's just a question of weeks or maybe months, but it's coming. Obama, allegedly, for better demagogic resonance, is going to go to West Point on the Hudson in New York, the U.S. Military Academy. And that will be, allegedly, next Tuesday. So he'll be making the speech from West Point. Any peace groups in the New York City area, up there in Poughkeepsie or Albany, I know we have quite a few people up there, Western Massachusetts, Southwestern Vermont, whatever it is, Northwestern Connecticut, this is a good time to make your voice heard. So the likely decision is thought to be the Gates option. And, of course, as soon as I say the Gates option, I'm saying the Brzezinski option. Robert Gates of the Pentagon, former CIA official, is above all a creature of Zbigniew Brzezinski, who sponsored his career. You remember that Gates was the office assistant to Zbigniew during the Carter administration in that catastrophic National Security Council. So the 40 minutes coming from Obama is likely to look like this. He's going to call for 35,000 additional U.S. forces to go to Afghanistan, 35,000 more troops. He's going to try to get 10,000 from NATO, and I hope very much that NATO will say no on that, and that's, of course, up to a lot of activists that are also, I hope, listening in. The current level is about 68,000. So if we take 35,000 additional U.S. and 10,000 additional NATO, we've got 45,000, which is more than the 40,000 that was the baseline request of General McChrystal, the torturer of Iraq, at least as far as we know. So Obama is being generous. This is not even the middle course. Right? That would have been something in the 20s. And, of course, the necessary policy is to get out, to initiate a withdrawal from Afghanistan, from Iraq, to declare a ceasefire or negotiate a ceasefire immediately, an armistice with the Taliban and anybody else who represents a military power, and with the insurgent forces in Iraq. Have a ceasefire, an armistice now, and get the U.S. troops out of there with all deliberate speed, consistent with the safety of the forces, force protection, and all that. That's not what's going to happen. It's going to be a massive escalation. Hope and change at work. Now I think it's time, if you still haven't realized that you were duped by Obama, if you were, it's time to realize it. Naturally, we want to see resistance by our friends in the other NATO countries. When this demagogic speech takes place, most likely again on Tuesday, December 1st, it would be highly useful for demonstrations to occur at United States embassies, United States consulates, at NATO headquarters in Brussels, if you happen to be in Belgium or nearby. Those are all good places to manifest revulsion, that this is a revolting, stupid decision. It is national suicide. If you're a friend of the United States, come out and do something to save the United States from this superficial bungler of a leader. Obama has held 10 war councils, and in this last one, yesterday on Monday, the 23rd, Tuesday the 24th, he invited Peter Orszag, presumably wearing his beanie with the propeller on it, right, the bean counter and number cruncher. So then it was really serious when Field Marshal Orszag, who leads armies into Asia, appeared there. So now we're going to hear the result. Back in a minute.